Let me welcome our viewers across the globe and North America to the Platform Media Studios International, broadcasting from British Columbia, Canada. My name is yours sincerely, Joe Ehizode. Surprised that I'm wearing a cap today. Since we're talking about the new Super Eagles coach of Nigeria, Samson Siasia, who announced his second coming by wearing a cap, and also written on his face cap was 2 Corinthians 12:9. I just wanted to also imitate our Super Eagles coach as a form of encouragement. I'm not used to wearing coat here, so let me just take this off in solidarity with Siasia. Producer can have that. Welcome. Siasia, Coach Samson Siasia is not the Super Eagles coach, as you must have be told. And this is the second time coming. 4 years ago, he was sacked with ignominy. And 4 years after, the same Siasia has been called back for a savage mission. Like his name testifies, Samson Siasia in the Bible carried a lot of load on his shoulders. Opponent, welcome to the program. How are you?
I'm good.
Well, Samson Siasia has been called back again to the Super Eagles. And I'm not surprised because he knows the task ahead of him, and he announced his second coming by writing on his face cap 2 Corinthians 12:9, which says, let me quote to you, opponent. The Lord said to me, my grace is sufficient for thee, for thy strength is made perfect in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, I would rather glorify you in my infirmities, though the power of God, of Christ, may rest upon me. I think Samson Siasia should have also worn a cap that says, the stone the builders rejected has now become the corner. Because 4 years ago, he was rejected. Now, he's the pillar stone. Opponent, what have you heard to say about Samson Siasia's second coming?
I'll put it this way. It might be a good thing. I'll say it might be a good thing for Nigerian football. It might be a good thing. Because in the first time when they hired him, he was ahead of his time. He rushed going in there. So I think this time, he didn't rush, he took his time, and he came to him. So he might do good this time.
Okay, now, we kept on saying this. Let's start from the basics. Now that he has come for a savage mission, I hope, and I don't know, if the necessary things have been put in place. Was Siasia hire the services of a lawyer to draft his contract, knowing the kind of people he's dealing with? That's my fear.
Okay, you know, he before he was hired, he was the Dream Team's coach.
Yeah.
He had a contract. So I think what they're going to do there, they're going to upgrade the contract. There's a contract, there's an existing contract.
Can he do that without the services of a lawyer?
No, you need a lawyer.
I wish your Siasia did that.
Yeah, he should do that. They need a lawyer.
Well, he should do that. Or Siasia, I don't know. Okay, let's go to the administration. I heard Barrister Green, who is the chairman of the technical committee, talk on Nigerian television that they are not ashamed to owe salaries, owe players, and owe the coaches. Because, according to him, I'm quoting verbatim, that salaries are owed all over the world. Opponent, you are in Canada. Have you ever been owed salary?
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
And the players are from Europe. They are all played in Europe. I cannot mention any country in Europe where salaries are being owed. Is that correct, opponent?
How can you owe salary? Barrister Green is a lawyer. Are you telling me if you represent somebody in the court and you're not paid, he's going to go to the court and represent the person? What is he talking about?
Well, when he said that, he said salaries are being owed all over the world. I think that is a heresy, and that's not supposed to come from the mouth of a lawyer, because if Nigeria is doing that, it cannot extend beyond the shores of Nigeria. Do that here in advanced countries, you're going to jail.
What I can say about that is our administrators, they lack ideas. They don't know what they're doing.
They lie too. They lie.
Big time.
They lie big time. Because for a technical committee chairman and a lawyer for that matter to admit on national television that salaries are being owed all over the world, that is not a surprising thing that NFF is owing. NFF, by way of description, is Nigerian Football Federation. That Nigerian Football Federation should not be held to ransom or to account because salary is being owed all over the world.
No, nobody's holding anybody to ransom.
Okay.
But when you run an organization or an entity, if you're not sufficient enough to do that, don't run it.
Okay. Opponent, the other thing I also want to say, he also mentioned on television that it is why the man asking, the question was asked about why should the technical committee be vetting team lists by the coach. And he said, don't forget that Christian Chukwu is a coach, was a coach, and Christian Chukwu is in the technical committee. He mentioned Victor Ekpeba, who played for Monaco. That is also the team. Does that justify why the technical committee should be vetting national team players in the national camp?
It does not, because they are confused. The bunch there, they are confused. Now, a technical committee, when you say a technical committee or say an organization, a company, you have the head, you have the secretary, you have people that head different departments. You don't take a list to a technical committee, and where the technical committee will tell the coach, oh, this player is supposed to be there or not. It doesn't work. It doesn't happen.
Okay, agree that, okay, let's, for purpose of argument, say the technical committee is right to request team lists from the coaches. Then who are those people there? He mentioned Ekpeba, he mentioned Christian Chukwu. Christian Chukwu plays soccer. He's a coach in Nigeria. But again, when last did Christian Chukwu go for a professional training course? He mentioned Ekpeba just for us to keep quiet, that Ekpeba has also played in Europe. Thierry Henry played for Arsenal and he's a legend. He's a what they call analyst on TV. All right? But he is going for a coaching course. That you play soccer does not make you a coach.
No.
So you have to go for training before you can be described as a coach. But in Nigeria, once you play soccer, you become an overseer. You become the person that distributes, the guy that matters in the National Technical Committee. To justify his claim, Basagri mentioned Garba Lawal, Victor Ekpeba, and Christian Chukwu. And therefore, every one of us who have anything to say about the technical committee, they are expecting us to keep quiet. Opponent, you play soccer in Nigeria, you played in Malaysia. How is it that technical committee is the issue in Nigerian football? And these people don't even know what coaching is all about. Is it how it's done in Malaysia? Maybe when you played in Nigeria, that is what it was done.
No. You see, there is something to play football or any sports. To be in your younger age, to be active in it. You can be active, you can play, you can coach, but there's another thing when it comes to management. What they are doing there, like I always say, Nigeria have no system, they just have a way. I agree there's Christian Chukwu, there's Ekpeba. Now, what are the positions there? If you say that Christian there's Ekpeba, what is the definitive job for those people when they give the list? Okay. You, by disagreeing, you're not supposed to look.
He's a lawyer. He's drawing comparative analysis to make comparison about salaries being owed anywhere, but I can also tell you there's nowhere around the advanced country where salaries are being owed. I must say that. Now, let's say, for instance, go to Europe where they run to every weekend to go watch. Even the president of Nigerian Football Federation, Pinnick Amaju, goes to England every weekend to watch Arsenal. But, opponent, have you heard that even the national team of England, that the coach is being asked to bring a list to the technical committee? This idea of technical committee is a Nigerian thing. Have you ever heard that in country that plays serious football?
Okay, this is the Nigerian way. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. That's what is happening there.
I suspect it's a way of everybody trying to make themselves relevant.
Everybody is trying to control. Once they're up there, they're trying to control.
Yeah.
Look, in a team, let me put it this way. In a team, any professional team, you have somebody, his job is to check, like when the game is on, his job is to check everything that goes on in that game. The cards that have been issued, infringements, everything. When they are like Monday, the game is played on Saturdays. Monday morning, he goes to the coach and explains and gives a rundown. Now, if you say in your technical committee you want the coach to submit a list, you should have everybody's job should be described. If you say Ekpeba is there and Christian Chukwu is there, who is Christian Chukwu in the committee? Is just a member? No, you should have a specific job to do. So if the list comes, it goes to Chukwu, not it goes to the technical committee. Green says this.
I practiced journalism in Nigeria for 9 years and I covered sports. Nigerian Football Federation has an international department. They have logistics department. They have the secretariats. It is not a good argument for a technical committee chairman to be saying that vetting players, whether they have yellow card and all that, that's the idea of the technical committee. That is nonsense. So the argument does not hold at all. It's a way of people trying to make themselves relevant. Look at it. On Nigerian television, you have the public relations manager of Nigerian Football Federation on television. You have the technical committee chairman, Barrister Green, on television. You have the Nigerian Football Federation president on television. You have the marketing committee chairman on television. You have one Shehu Diko on television. So, and these are the same members of the same association. Everybody on television trying to make themselves relevant. And that's why there's so much confusion. You can see, even the coaches, assistant coaches are granting interview on television and newspapers. So everybody trying to catch 5 minutes of fame, which is wrong. And that's why the team is suffering, because too many hands spoils the soup, right? I think that's what he said. Yeah? Opponent, I cannot commend you enough, because when I have somebody who has played soccer in Nigeria and pro-professional, you can bring that idea to me too, because people say Joe talks too much. Well, I'm paid to do that. So, viewers, we stand here to give you the facts and figures. It's what we call fast check. So when they make serious allegation or lie about that, we are here to confront them. And Nigerian football must go forward. That's our Thank you very much, Opone. Welcome. I want to say thank you for showing up and giving us an incisive report about Nigerian football. Again, viewers, stick with us. And I'm yours sincerely, Joe Ehizede. Have a good night.